Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be for Jack Harlow. So let's get into his reading. Before I begin, I'm going to shuffle these 3 decks so I don't have to shuffle throughout the reading. They're already shuffled, but I'm shuffling for you guys. So let's see what this is about. So his head is in the clouds. I know we don't see any clouds here, but that's the energy I'm getting. Something has his mind foggy. You know, he's kind of like in an illusion. Interesting. It has to do with love. So that's fascinating. So the energies I'm picking up with that is that he can't separate himself from this person. You know, he can't stop thinking about this person. I don't know anything about this guy, but this is what's showing up. And it definitely wants to be one of the header energies. So, yeah, that's interesting. So we're going to see what's that all about. You know, the reading has just begun. Also, while I'm shuffling, definitely press the thumbs up button. It would be much appreciated. And if you like my content, if you're not subscribed, definitely consider subscribing. So he's in the phase at the moment where everything is growing. You know, I'm kind of getting the vibe too that he's lucky at this moment. You know, but I'm also looking at a transformation. You know, a transformation in his life. So that's interesting. Alright, this deck is done. Time for this deck. I have to keep talking because I don't want to be shuffling and then it's like quiet. So yeah, this is interesting though because it's something complicated about this love situation that he wants to be in. You know, either he's with somebody or this person is with someone. The funny part is, I'm actually picking up that this person sees him just as friends, or just as a friend. You know, this person, you know, she doesn't feel like she's into him, actually. So it's kind of like the vibe isn't mutual. You know, but with this spicing things up, in this sort of like unusual situation and mixing it up, I'm getting a vibe that it's kind of like she's playing with him. You know what I mean? I'm getting an energy like she's testing out her sort of like sexual shit she learned and all of that. The interesting thing is with this past lives and this karmic situation being here, I'm getting the vibe that this isn't like just a random female, you know what I mean? This isn't someone that he came to the store and just seen and was like, oh hey, and started a conversation or something. This is somebody that he comes across. He definitely comes across this person. You know, this female also, what I'm picking up is that, you know, she's like a self-made female. You know, she's definitely in the industry. You know, but again, with this gold digger energy, it's kind of just like, what can she get out of this situation is what she's concerned about. She's not, you know, focusing on love or anything. But this is interesting. 1 second, let me turn on my airplane mode. I should do that before the reading starts, but I'll be forgetting. So yeah, what this is showing me though is that it's a possibility something might come from this though. Like, yeah, she's not into him and, you know, he's more into her. But it's kind of just like, I'm picking up the vibe like sometimes like when guys try hard, you know, and keep pushing the issue. You know, sometimes the girl, like if she's in a weak state or if something's not going right in her life or with somebody she really likes, then she entertains the dude and then all of a sudden, you know, they become a thing. You know, but they're definitely both musicians or something like that, right? They're both artists, you know what I mean? Because I'm getting like she's an industry lady, but I don't know, like she could be an actress or a rapper or something, but you know, she's definitely in the industry as far as like Hollywood and all that goes. Because I consider it the same. I don't know, like if, you know, it's considered separate. But anyway, I have to keep talking while I'm shuffling because I'm fucking stupid. Also, definitely consider a lot of my videos, you know. I have a lot of content on this channel with, you know, different celebrities. You know, might not be a celebrity you're interested in, but it's actually very, like, insightful shit. Just like if you want entertainment or something. You know, I'm also considering just not uploading any sort of like astrology stuff on this channel. I'm going to be taking it to a different channel. I'm just going to let this be strictly celebrity based, I guess. I might every now and then like, do some random astrology or zodiac sign shit, but it seems like you guys just want celebrity shit on here, so I'm on for it. And if you like to have a personal reading with me, that information will be in the comment section. I mean, in the description box. My apology. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Yeah, it's kind of just like someone's trying to appear innocent in the situation, but I'm picking up the vibe that someone is a hoe. I know this is the holy one, but I'm picking up someone's like promiscuous or something. so that's definitely funny. Let me fill up that slot. So this is someone though that is like a liar, a fraud, someone that's deceitful. You know, so this would be definitely interesting. It's funny that 7 minutes pass. It seems like only 4 minutes pass. So if you're still watching, that's cool. Alright. So let's see what's going on with this love situation, because he's attracted to someone, and yeah. This person that he's attracted to is ghetto, is what I'm picking up. You know what I mean? Like if a lot of people like watch this person or look at this person, they would just assume this person's ghetto. So that's definitely what I'm picking up. Let's see what's going on with this just friends situation. I mean, it's like, yeah, she's not into him, but the fact that he's really into her kind of like, I know it sounds funny, but it kind of like empowers her. Like she feels a certain way about it. It's kind of just like, how do I say this? It's kind of like this female is like, not like a leech, but almost like an energy vampire type of situation. You know, I'm not getting like narcissist, but it's kind of like that sort of trait. It's kind of just like the fact that he's all over her, you know, like it boosts her confidence, you know, and it makes her feel feminine. So that's interesting. So it's kind of just like he's passionate about her. She loves the passion. So it's kind of just like she gives the passion back to him. But it's not because she's interested in the way, or yeah, interested in the way that he is. Let's see what's going on in this situation. With this "you don't owe me" energy, I'm getting the vibe that he definitely was just like, hey, you know, we should be something. We should be a thing. You know what I mean? You should definitely consider, like, you know, us talking and hanging out and, like, working on being official. And the vibe that I pick up is kind of just like, she's like, no, I'm straight. She's like, look, dude, this is just, you know, fun. We're having fun. Like, let's not make things complicated. So it's kind of just like her vibe is that she's trying to appear, like, hard. Like, at the moment, she doesn't really care about him. So it's easy for her just to be like, fuck that. But it's kind of just like she's playing a character is what I'm seeing. So that's interesting. Let's see what's going on here, because someone is a liar and all that shit. What is that about? Someone's lying about their achievement or achievements or their in their sort of like development is what I'm getting. So someone is kind of like making it seem like they're more than what they are. So it's kind of like, how can I say this? I don't know, it's like if you drive one car, or let's just say you're driving your friend's car and it's like a really fancy car, and you're just like, yeah, this is my shit, you know what I mean? I have like, 6 other cars just like this, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that sort of vibe. It's like someone's trying to appear more than what they really are. So that's fascinating. Let's actually look deeper into that and see what's going on. Yeah, so it's like this person, sorry, I'm like weird about the cards not being right. I hate like when it's a huge ass space like that. It drives me fucking crazy. In my Vedic chart, I'm a Libra moon and Libra ascendant, so I guess that's why I like things to be like really balanced. And every time I look back at these videos and shit, the cards are always like a mess to me. I don't know, it's weird. Some people don't trip, but it drives me crazy. But anyway, back to the point of what I was talking about. This person is kind of just like, this person's going to bring a karmic situation to this Jack guy's life. You know what I mean? Because earlier in the reading, I was picking up kind of like a transformation. This is definitely going to transform his mind and what he has going on in his life. So this person's going to be really impactful. It's like I'm getting like almost like a Scorpio vibe energy. So like, I don't know if this person's like a Scorpio and all that. Like, I don't focus on that because that's too much like, to like do all that. You know what I mean? Because then like sometimes then it would make me want to look and see if the person's like a Scorpio moon or Scorpio ascendant or something, which is funny because in my Western chart, fun fact, I'm a Scorpio moon and a Scorpio ascendant. So I'm weird right now. Anyway, because it's like early in the morning, so you hear the birds chirping and shit. But this guy, whatever, it's kind of just like this lady that's coming into his life is definitely going to transform his shit. What this space energy is showing me, and the fact that it's like all this darkness and shit, I'm getting like she wants to keep him on the down low. That's the funny thing. It's kind of just like she doesn't want to be in that energy of like, oh, we claim each other or anything like that. It's kind of just like they meet up, hook up, you know what I mean, hang out and stuff like that. I'm not even getting kind of like they go on sort of like fancy trips around the world and be secretive, like some Rihanna type of shit. This is kind of more just like an average person type of shit. It's like, and yeah, I'm not going to actually say that because people feel like that. What the fuck? But yeah, it's kind of just like, it's just more casual. It's kind of just like, I don't know, it seems like a normal, everyday sort of situation is what I'm picking up. I'm also picking up that with her deceit, she uses a lot of like, oh, I'm busy. That's actually what I was going to say, but I kind of went on other shit. But she uses like, oh, I'm busy, or I have like work to do and stuff like that. Like, it's kind of just like she doesn't have a lot going on, but that's how sort of like, she kind of like structures things. So I guess he won't ask too much questions and stuff. So that's definitely interesting. Let's look into this you don't own me energy and her basically hooking up with a lot of guys. Yeah, so it's interesting. It's like she definitely likes to swirl, I'm getting the vibe though that this is a female that likes to make it seem like she's more into like urban black guys and stuff like that. But she likes herself some white guys. I'm fucking so ignorant right now. But yeah, she definitely she's into like white guys and stuff like that. So it's like, I'm getting like she hooks up with a lot of black guys, or like her situation is black guys in the open. But secretly she definitely entertains white guys. So she's definitely like entertaining this Jack guy. So this is interesting. Let's look further into this situation. Let's see what's going on there. So this is interesting. This is telling me with this fusion energy is that something can definitely come from this. You know what I mean? The thing with fusion though, like the whole scientific situation of fusion, is kind of like bringing things together, but then it separates. Like at least in this instance, but I'm not gonna break all that down. But it's kind of just like, I don't know, it's like, it's a complicated situation. That's why it's funny. It's kind of just like, it's complicated. You know what I mean? This is like literally confirming that energy, because like, you know, that's basically what the whole fusion is. It's kind of just like, yeah, they come together and, you know, like heat, passion happens, symbolic of this card right here. But it's kind of just like they then separate. So it's definitely fascinating. This is definitely like a love reading, so that's interesting. Let's look into this situation with him being into this ghetto lady, you know, and this is just the vibe that comes up to me. Like, I'm sorry, this is just like the energy. So I know like maybe some people are sensitive and like, what the hell, you say ghetto, but like, come on now. So let's see. This is interesting. This lady, and including him, you know, they have a lot of abundance. So like, I was talking about like she tried to make herself seem like, you know, bigger than what she is. But this is showing me, you know, she's not just like, you know, she has things going for her. You know what I mean? She's not impoverished or anything like that. You know, they both definitely have things going for them. But with this glacial energy is that like I'm seeing they both have traumas that they need to work through. You know what I mean? They have like, I guess, toxic relationships or been with toxic individuals. So that's what's coming up. Let's actually look deeper into that. What can that be about? So it's kind of just like, I don't know. Again, I'm getting like a vibe. And I'm not saying like, I know I said like ghetto or something. And I'm not saying that because like, basically now this is like, showing that she's definitely like a black girl or something, or like Hispanic lady, but so that's not like why I said that, you know, but that's just what's coming up. Like, you know, that's how like people would see her, like, oh, this is a ghetto girl, whatever. But what this is showing me is that this is definitely a woman that's not white. You know what I mean? She's definitely not a white lady. And if she's like white in appearance, you know what I mean? She's definitely biracial, is what I'm picking up. So that's interesting. Let's see, what else can we look into? Let's look into the situation with the lies and sort of just like her trying to make things seem to be bigger than what's really happening. Yeah, so with this vibe, this fountain energy that I'm picking up, you know, he sees it as exciting. You know what I mean? It's like a 6-year-old going to like McDonald's or going somewhere to get fast food, and it's a possible like Happy Meal with that meal. It's like, that's his vibe. Like, it's funny because like I'm picking up the vibe, like if other people seeing what was going on, it would just be like, dude, really? Like, this lady is a thought. And that's not like my language or anything. That's just a vibe I'm picking up. But I'm very professional. But it's kind of just like with these readings and stuff, you can't be all like, you know what I mean? This isn't a fucking desk job, even though it's like I'm at a desk or a table. But anyway, they're definitely just like, dude, like, this shit is nothing special with this. Like, this lady, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of her at like strip clubs and shit like that. But for him, it's definitely interesting. Let's look deeper into that. Yeah, it's like he can't get her out of his head. You know what I mean? Like, he goes to bed and he's thinking of her. So it's kind of just like, it's funny. It's like the fact that she's kind of like distant. You know what I mean? Like, he's falling for all of that. Like, he likes the fact that she's ghetto. He likes the fact that I'm assuming she's urban. She's like an urban type of lady. You know what I mean? He likes the fact that like, you know what I mean? Like, she's been with a lot of dudes and all that. Like, that whole vibe, it's like exciting for him. It's kind of just like, I'm not going to say, I'm thinking of like stupid shit, but I gotta stop. It's kind of just like his ass has jungle fever or some shit. Like, he's just like, damn, I never experienced no shit like this before. This is dope. But he's definitely in that vibe. Like, he's all caught up and shit. So let's look deeper into that, because that's funny to me. So I know this is like voodoo and shit like that. I don't know if she's working voodoo on him. I'm not picking that up, but it's kind of like, it is kind of like a voodoo situation. Like he's so into this female that it's like a voodoo type of like vibe. But I'm not getting she's actually doing voodoo on him. It's just that, you see what I mean? Like with the beliefs and shit and the power. It's kind of just like, that's what this is all about. It's kind of just like, he's into like the story of what she's about. You know what I mean? He loves like that, like the story of what she represents and all that. And he likes sort of like the power that she displays. And the funny thing is that I'm seeing, which is like insight into this situation, is kind of like she's insecure with other men. So this is kind of just like, with black dudes, like, you know, she won't be pulling the shit that she pulls with him. But because she's not tripping with him, you know, she feels more empowered. So it's kind of just like, you know, like basically like her whole vibe wouldn't work with another guy that's not this Jack Harlow guy, because it's just like, you know what I mean? She knows like they would know what's up, and you know what I mean? It wouldn't be real, even though she tries to do that with them, I'm guessing. But it's kind of just like, it's not working with them. But with him, it's kind of like she can be that character of like a boss bitch or something is what I'm picking up. So it's kind of just like she can come into that vibe and she believes it, so it makes it more realistic, I guess. And that's what's seducing this Jack dude. So that's interesting.